Yes, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, he is the guy. I really think that he is the guy who's going to be next head coach because he has that. Uh, I'm going to say head for the head coach. He is thinking in front. He knows the answers, so he reads react. So he has a couple plays that we run and it works. So he was doing those.
How different is this Portland team? It's still Dame, and you know Nurkic very well, but obviously the coach has changed, the players have changed. Do you still feel like you're very familiar with this matchup?
I mean, we played a little bit with them this year, and you can see the difference. You can see the difference. Of course, Simmons is the kind of second guy, let's say, or third, depends. Him and Jeremy kind of probably changing. But they are. I think they have like three guys that are averaging more than 20 points, so that's unique for them. You have a Nurk who is really good fitting that role that he needs to play for them. So you can see the difference through the years.
Coach Edelman said you did a good job playing at the level on those screens in the second half. When you're in that situation when Dame's got the ball, what are you trying to accomplish?
Just don't fall, probably. I mean, I cannot take the credit for all the guards. The smalls were did a much better job in the second half. So they made my life easier. So I cannot take the credit for that. They did really good. They did a really good job.
Nicole, in the third quarter, it looked like you were feeding Mike a little bit. Do you have a sense when he started to feel it? It looked like you were just hunting for him. I think you had 3 or 4 assists to him in the third.
I didn't feel that. I mean, I don't do that. When someone is really hot, then we're gonna try to find him. But I didn't have that feeling that I was feeding him. But I mean, good that if that
That's what happened.
that happened because I did a good job then. So, but yes, actually yes. Yes, he had a turnaround jump and then he had a post ups.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was hot.
he was. I mean, he finished with 23. So yeah, he did a good job. I didn't have that feeling, but he's the guy who can make a couple shots in a row and get hot really quick.
Do you like those mid-post shots from him? Is it a chance maybe for him to take advantage of how big he is? And it's hard to match up with you, Aaron, and him.
To be honest, whenever he takes shot, I'm thinking it's going in. Even if it's a kind of tough shot or bad shot, it just looks really nice, and I think it's going in.
Nikola, 14 straight wins at home. Could you just talk about the confidence you guys have when you take the floor here?
I mean, to be honest, we are playing really well, especially at home. Even the last month, I think we are playing really well. We are sharing the ball. The defense is going in the right direction. Even today, they scored 46 in the second half, which is a good. Even in the last couple minutes, they score a couple easy ones. So that number is supposed to be even lower. So I think we are going in the right direction, and we are playing with a lot of confidence. We are sharing the ball. Everybody, I think hopefully everybody is happy the way that we played today and usually. So hopefully we can continue to play like this and win games.
Do you feel any fresher at this point in the season? You had more help this year. It's not quite as much as you in the post every possession as last season. Has that helped you in terms of your energy and where you feel physically?
I always say that I really trust Felipe and Klaus with how they prepare me, and I think I'm in a good shape, and I feel good out there. So I cannot remember what was last year, whatever. So
Nicole, can you tell us about your outfit? What inspired your outfit? Never seen you wear a hat before.
actually, yeah, I liking it. My friend from Serbia brought me yesterday actually. So I kind of like it.
Nicole, is it? Do you get a sense early in a game when the shots are going to go in for you? Because like you only missed one shot tonight. It was the spinning turnaround 3-pointer from the corner. Everything else dropped. Do you get the sense early on in the game that your touch is feeling good, or is it just kind of always like that?
But to be honest, I say Serbian. To be honest, I think I'm taking a high. I'm gonna say quality shots. You know, it's not the bad shots. It's high percentage shots. It's floaters or duck-ins or open when I'm open trees and open mid ranges. So I think I don't take any bad shots. So I think that helps me too.
For a lot of folks, the floater isn't necessarily the most efficient shot, but for you, you've got the most efficient floater in the league right now.
Thank you.
I know it.
You're amazing.
When did you start developing the floater? Was that always something that you had, or was it something that somebody recommended to you?
It's got to be doggy. I think I can't remember how are we working on that, or I told him this is how I'm gonna play my first 2 years. We had a fight. I think I don't know who was right. I can't remember. I think the floaters was my thing, and the mid ranges was his. So I think I feeling good in that pocket, and I feel really efficient there. Not just by scoring. I can find open guys. So whenever I always said whenever the guy can catch in the middle of Spain, I think he's a king over there. So, and he's shuffling the cards, you know. So.
The defense from the guards in the second half. I think one of the adjustments was KCP on Dame in that second half, and he did a really good job. Can you just talk about what KCP brings to the team aside from his defense? He also has been a champion before.
Of course. I mean, he has a I don't know how, but he has a really good feeling for where to be and how to be. And I really like he really asked me when he's coming to set the screen what should he do. Today he missed 2 open layups. So, but even now he's trying to learn and he's developing his game. So that's something that you gotta respect from the guy who was doing something. He's running to the corner every time, and he's probably one of the few in the league who is doing that. You know, so the guy who's playing extremely good in defense. You know, so he's doing something that we really need, and he's a great fit for us, and hopefully he likes it here.
DA also said that Mike deserves a lot of credit for his development off the ball, and because that's not easy to learn and easy to.
It's not. It's really hard.
Do you agree with that? That you have seen his growth off the ball of how?
Not just off the ball. Not just in you can see in defense too. He's trying to be in the right spot. He's trying to. It's not like he just get beat and he just give up. So he's there, and playing off the ball and playing without ball. I think it's really hard in NBA, especially because you're gonna have dominant players, dominant on ball like me or Jamal, who the ball is most in hands. And just to play off us, I think that's really hard to learn and hard to adapt. But I think it worked really well for him.
One more?
Aaron Gordon, like last time we talked to him, I think when the playoffs wrapped up last year, he said he wanted to get smarter. That was his big goal. So, do you feel like he's, I guess, playing smarter, figuring out how to play?
I think he figured out what he should do. You know, you can see some possession. He do something. I don't want to say it's stupid, but he kind of a little bit force it, and then you can see in his face that he knows that he made a mistake. So, but I think this year he is playing really simpler. He doesn't take any tough shots that he doesn't need to. You know, we had the deal. Like we had a conversation. I think 2 years when he came, and he said, "When I'm going to shoot a fadeaway," and like I was trying to find him trying to give him some post-up moves, whatever. I said, last option, and for me, it's for real. It's last option because he's so big down there, and even when you force it through the body, I think it's better. It's high percentage shot than a fadeaway.
Thank you, Nikola.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.